Hello everyone. Today in network theory I am going to discuss three main topics. First one is mesh analysis, second one is Kirchhoff's current law, and third one is the homogeneity principle. So let's get started. Let's start with mesh analysis. So the question is, determine L equivalent that may be used to represent the inductive network at the terminals. So this is the inductive network and we have to find the L equivalent across the terminals. Usually what we do is we find R equivalent, but this time it is L equivalent. So I'll explain the solution. Step 1, as usual, we connect the 1 volt source across the load. So I have connected the 1 volt source across the load and I have redrawn the whole network. Now since we can see that we can apply mesh analysis here. So what I will do is I will assign the mesh currents as I and I1 in the two meshes. So here I have assigned the currents as I and I1. Now applying mesh analysis, we know that mesh analysis usually deals with voltages. So voltage for an inductor is given by L di by dt. So using that equation, I'll write the mesh equations here. So this is my first mesh equation, 4L di by dt plus 3 di by dt minus di1 by dt. We see the current through this 3 Henry is I minus I1. Minus 1 equal to 0. So this is my first mesh equation. Same way I'll write my second mesh equation as plus 2 di by dt plus 5 di1 by dt minus 3 di by dt minus di1 by dt equal to 0. Now I will simplify the second equation, as we can see that there is no dependent source. So I can get I in terms of I1 or I1 in terms of I. So after simplifying, this is the equation which I get. di1 by dt equal to 1 by 8 di by dt. Now we have got a relation in the previous equation as di1 by dt is equal to 1 by 8 di by dt. Now we can substitute that in the first equation and we get, after simplifying, we get 53 by 8 di by dt equal to 1. Now remember, in the starting I told V is equal to L di by dt. So if we compare, here V is nothing but 1 volt and L will be the equivalent inductance which we have got, which is 53 by 8. So our L equivalent is equal to 53 by 8. Moving on. Next problem is on Kirchhoff's current law. So the problem is, if IR of t is equal to 4 e power minus 3t plus 3 e power minus 4t and they have given the inductor current at 0, which is 1 ampere, then what will be the value of phi? Take a look at the circuit. So according to the question, we can see that IL plus 12 cos omega t minus phi is equal to IR. We know that current entering at a point is equal to current leaving at a point. So based on that, I have written the equation here. Now we know the value of IL of t at t equal to 0. So for all the others also we will find at t equal to 0. So substituting that, I get IL of 0 plus 12 cos minus phi equal to IR of 0. Now they have given IR of t in the equation and we have to substitute t equal to 0 and find IR of 0. So when I do that, I get the value as 7 amperes. So now we have 1, which is IL of 0 plus 12 cos phi equal to 7. So 12 cos phi is equal to 6. And cos phi is equal to half and phi is equal to 60 degree. Moving on to the third part. Third part is based on the very famous homogeneity principle in linear networks. So what has been given is, we have given the initial value of Vs and IL, and we are asking for what values of Vs and IL the required power across RL will be 2.5. Initially the power is not 2.5. We have to find for what values of Is and Vs the power will be 2.5, sorry, IL. Okay, now so step 1, we know that power is equal to V into I, or I square R. We will use the relation I square R because that fits here properly, since we have given the value of RL and IL is passing through RL. Now for the given values of VL and IL, we calculate PL, that is the original value. So when we calculate, we get the value as 0.4 watt. Now what we can see is, no matter what the value of VL and IL be, the value of RL is always constant, which is 10 ohms. So that cannot be changed. Now we have asked to find the values for a respective power, and we see that only Vs and IL can change. In the relation which we have used, we don't use Vs anywhere, we use only IL. So whatever the change has to be made, it has to be in IL alone. So this is what the homogeneity principle says. Change in power is caused by a certain factor, and with the same factor there is a change in IL. So we find the new power P dash as K, which is some factor into P, and with the same factor K there is a change in I. So K into I the whole square R. Now K value we find, which is 5/2. Now since we have found the K value, with the same K value there is a change in Vs and IL. So now we can find the new V value by just multiplying the original value into 5/2, which is 50 volt we will get, and new I value will be 0.2, the initial 200 milliamperes, into 5/2, which is 0.5. So thank you guys, please like and share, and please feel free to give any suggestions.